All right, Wolf. I'm gonna need the spot.
We're good. How about y'all? It ain't too bad. What y'all learned there? Oh, yeah. All that shooting. Y'all about to
All right. So the question is, honey, do you think we should? Are you okay? Do you think we should start with the around the world for 5 minutes, or you think I should do the dumbbell curls?
Would the dumbbells be smarter to do that to warm up for going over?
I actually think that the warm up would be.
From where we were at.
All right, so. Gotta hold it like this. 2, 3. Whoa! That's 1.
Oliver, what are you doing?
3.
On the video, looks like you're pulling behind your head.
I am.
I was supposed to go over your head.
Could be doing it wrong.
Firearm was already empty, so I sent admission. This was the shoe. Hey, be careful. Hey. We're not signed for
In the background, you see Oliver watching you.
want people to look out and see if we can find out. Appreciate
How long are you going to stay up for?
I think that's about it for right now. I don't even know if I'm doing that right. Ooh. Feels like I'm doing that right. All right. And every time I go and bring my arms up like this, you guys get to see that. Seriously. Look at this. What? Makes me a little nervous. I don't smell anything electrical. For those that don't know, Oculus headsets have in the past caught fire spontaneously.
I'm not that.
What? Ooh. Ooh, why'd I hurt the chest? Alright.
Alright, guys, we'll let y'all get out of here. Y'all are going, alright? You didn't want them? Why? We just don't want you to a good call. We call Ron.
Nope. Nope.
Should be one or the other, not both.
Yeah, it should be one or the other, not both. It's too much for the bicep. Get down. Or maybe we'll wait a little bit and then we'll do dumbbell curls and then we'll get back to it. All right, so. But those around the world, man, holy shit. That shit fucking kicked my ass. Do I have any online courses? No. Nope. All right. Maybe. No, but well, thank you, Boomer. I seriously suggest, like, for a workout, those fucking around the worlds. That's crazy. Not right now, no. as it stands.
Yeah, did you see Oliver was starting to cover up?
Oh my god. Yeah, well, Oliver put half his food on the ground, so. Ooh. Now, if that ain't the fanciest shit I've ever. Oh my. Guess what, guys? We're gonna be very careful.
Don't listen to him. What?
Dr. Ketchup. I think Dr. Ketchup's thing literally requires you to do the exact opposite. However, life is about failure. Oh my Lanta. You don't live, you don't exist in this life and expect yourself.
Sam is dead. Who's Sam?
That's a good question. Who is Sam? You talking about the son of Sam? Or someone you brought up before? This is the booty of our Harpic deer Polcripes. And he has completely blocked up his cage. With a booty like that, there's only one thing coming. Churchill, like everybody who dabbled in the wars that they endured, could easily been defined as evil, given what he had probably been forced to do. But let us not forget that it was just recently that members of a select group of people that many of our politicians tend to cheer for actually themselves cheered for a literal Nazi who was a part of the Ukrainian movement. You know, the ones that partook in a lot of the ousting of Jewish individuals during World War II. Do I need to do we all forget history, or what?
Totally.
Also, for some reason, I'm physically unable to access your non-full screen streams.
What was your contribution to the birds today?
Drag the U.S. into it. I'm pretty sure that was Japan. Quite frankly, Japan had teamed up with the Reich, and their striking us basically pulled us into the war itself. Had it not been for Japan, the fact is the United States probably would not have partaken in that war altogether.
I just need a signature. All right, guys. You want me safe getting in, okay?
It's foul that you're physically unable to access my non-full screen streams. Oh! Are you talking about the gaming streams? Maybe we need to put those to full screen. Did I forget to do that before I started playing?
Every time, but I did it once later.
Oh, shit.
He's a Sexton and I work in this area in permanent stand.
Now.
It's been documented for approximately 2 weeks.
It is feeding day for the tarantulas.
Do we need to get tickets tomorrow?
Probably tonight I am going to try. Ooh, that's a new one. I'm going to try to get the Balfouri to eat an injured roach. Our female Monocentropas balfouri recently molt. Yeah, now don't get me wrong. The way war works, typically speaking, has not changed much. You see, there's money to be made in war, especially for large corporations. If you look at the way things played out, there are corporations on both sides of the aisle that literally fed the Allies and the Reich, or the Allies and the the Japanese. They played both sides of the party aisle. Politicians probably did the same thing to try and maximize the amount of money that they could draw out of the scheme of things. Because just like modern day politics and modern day war, somebody is pocketing a profit. Jesus Christ, Acid! Why are you looking for Bart?
Because it's fun.
By the way, those around the worlds cannot immediately be followed by dumbbell curls because they fucking kick your ass.
Oh, from yesterday?
You should care because Bart was like, he was in and out of here in like a day or two, maybe 3, but he became the biggest menace that you could ever encounter online. He was literally the worst. So you might be coming in a little bit later after the fact. All right, so
Well, here's the deal. That's a permanent stand marking spot. You can't do that here on WMA. Private land, you can have one all day long. State land,
this is one of our Brazilian blue violet males. He is going to get fed. We know that he is in fact a he because he hooked out. When male tarantulas mature, in some cases, they produce tibial hooks, which I don't even know if they serve a purpose or if they were just some freak mutation that progressed. Yeah, here we are. And we all must endure this aspect of raising pets, especially those of the exotic variety. It was 101 degrees today at work, which I did mention on my my game. Normally we close at about, I'd say 98. But yeah, for some reason we just kept on trucking. And it was pretty fucking brutal.
My name is Chad Watson. I'm with Tech. With me, I have Corporal Josh Benedetta. We're in Charles Cattle Lake. Good. Cattle Lake is probably a funny area in central Louisiana. They draw people from all over the United States.
Alright, let's see if we can tongue feed this little one. No, stop.
How you doing? Pretty good. Take a look at some license and set plugs. What you end up with?
Oh! Damn!
Yeah, man.
It was pretty fucking bad, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, maybe that's too bright.
Identify them? It's called only one per person right now for 15 days. Be careful with salt.
Look at that!
Salt. Shit, great. Yeah, bring that one. Yep.
I put a grasshopper in my mouth. They do not taste as good as roaches.
It's illegal to hunt with a shotgun that's holding more than 3 shells.
I can't believe he got that. He's just giving him a little bit of a struggle snuggle. Oh yeah, gotcha. You can't be doing that though. Not if you want to keep your animal parasite free. That's why we go and we raise our own roaches. You know, I should probably, just for the sake of making sure one. Oh, come on!
What?
Fresh out of the molt, and this dude fucked her. Fresh out of the molt. Like, she just came out of her old skin, and he's like, you know what I think I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna stick her. Good God.
What is that? Another version of scissoring?
No, scissoring would include. Oh my God!
He has his priorities
It's
straight.
important because I need to make sure that everybody's obeying the law and protecting the resources that I so love to protect. Now, that's a new way of fishing.
Ugh. That does not make you a better woman. That. Yeah, no. I'm gonna think about the fact that you are trying to take away from the actual females with that statement. Yeah, they were locked. Good golly.
I'm just gonna hold it. Boy, there's a hole right here. I ain't kidding. Well, it's got suction on there.
Oh, they are hugging. He got a good grip on that one, though.
Even though he's wet, whatever, he's still.
Like I said, it's the good old struggle snuggle. I'm just glad they took to eating these roaches right out the gate.
I'm surprised he's still.
Well, I'm not sure how much venom they've got to use as mature males. Unfortunately, male tarantulas, when they mature out, they slowly start to slip away. Degrade would be another word for it. But these guys are still eating, which is a great sign. Means we'll have more time with them. Ow. Gotta find a place for your purse. Right there. Yummy. Now we'll see if our other tarantula is just as inclined to eat. Same species. Y'all still playing Musica? We need to get like speakers or something so that you can watch your show while we play music. She's currently watching one of her shows.
Do I need to turn it off?
No, you don't need to. All right. Ow! Fucker! There we go. You guys should have kids. We will inevitably be working on that, but we have got to work out financial issues.
I don't think Duchess can handle the competition right now anyway.
Okay.
Recently in this area, we did have a drowning person was not wearing a life jacket.
All right.
That's a violation for
That baby will have a great job. Oh yeah, definitely going to be a zookeeper.
Oh, man, you know the big rug that's on the couch?
Yeah.
Duchess has been carrying that around the living room. She actually got it up there.
You got three more life jackets for those you need for me? Unfortunately, that life jacket doesn't count. That is a work work vest only, it doesn't count by law. It's got to be type 1, type 2, or type 3. That's a type 5 work vest only. What I have to do by law, I have to issue a citation for it and terminate the board. So I'm going to need his license too. The type 5 work vest, it specifies it.
Hey!
What was that?
Good TV tray with a switch and the water bottle on it.
No, there is no saving this one. We actually snapped its neck.
Whereas the type 5 work vest does none of that. So the signature at the bottom, John, I'm not initially deal with pages 6, that trying to say which means high school, and that don't either handle up on a citation for that date or here, that just over here in the date. Some people may think my jacket tickets are petty or we're just trying to collect money, and it's so much more than that. And life jacket safety for lives, there's no doubt about it. Genuine cooperation.
We're just gonna let him do his thing. He's not as inclined to eat, which is fine. Oh my god. Anything out there?
No, just a vehicle that's active.
Jesus Christ. Scare the shit. My cat puked in my blanket today. Yeah, our cat's been getting a little less than good with the whole vomit thing. Good. Put it off.
Kind of sounded funny though, Oliver barking with a bone in his mouth.
Oh, come on. Why is there an ant in your cage? It's the last thing you guys need, seriously. Have to keep an eye out. Luckily, I think they're going for sugar instead of protein.
Coming up on Louisiana Law. Traffic stops.
Yeah, he had a bone in his mouth, which kind of led to him sounding like he was faking it. I was like, now that, probably not the best phrasing. Okay, so. The baby boy, though, silent but deadly. Now we're going to try to curl some weights, and then we will do some around the worlds again. The around the worlds fucking use multiple muscles. I don't know what long-term use, use of said maneuver will do, but I know one thing, it kicks your ass. So thank you, Acid, for showing me the video. Right now we're going to be doing curls.
It's about 652 square miles and hundreds of
Alright.
thousands of acres over this farm. So it's unique because every farm you turn down is an area that's somewhat unique. My name's Roach. I've been a wildlife agent for 5 years. I'm assigned to Region 5. Today we're riding around Jeff Davis, see if we can start some goose hunters and check a couple waterfowl hunters. Vehicle parked here. Looks like they got a dog box in the back. And I'm gonna try to see where they are and see what they got this morning. Guys. I hear them calling. I'm not sure. On the other side of this levee over here. Decoy spread right here. This is a dog cell.
Dinner and a show.
Almost everything in their life. And I'm actually almost positive.
And then next, you know what we're doing? The around the worlds. This shit looks ridiculous, by the way. Around the worlds looks like something somebody decided to start doing after they got drunk one night and tried throwing a 45-pound weight over their head.
I bowl with 50 pounds, which I guess is actually really heavy for a bowling ball.
Yeah. I was thinking you can do the around the world with 25 pounds.
I don't know if my shoulder can handle it.
Well, we could always start you off at something really light. It took 2 years to finally spill shit on my 52-year-old clock. Oh, dude! Just a logo. I have faith that if you can get there, if I can get here, you can get there. Now, the good news is, it is the first night of my weekend, so we don't necessarily need to rush through these.
I gotta get up at 9 tomorrow.
Still don't need to rush.
I'm just letting you know.
Local, how do you move around? Very carefully. And the water dish is completely empty again. Which begs the question, what in the absolute fuck all is going on?
It's been hot and they want water.
I don't think tarantulas necessarily work that way.
Yeah, I've been trying to do to keep this place cool.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What is going on here? Oh. But sure.
A lot of times people will use these trails, get off the roadway.
Gerald. You know, it'd be funny. Gerald's like, you're not taking my money alive. Oh, wait, nope. Misunderstood. And that statement doesn't make complete sense. You know, I've been in 102-degree weather. If I start babbling on and don't sound coherent, forgive me. My brain is cooked. Oh God, they're spooky. Here's the beautiful thing, though. This tarantula right here, she is hopefully very hungry because she has not eaten since her last molt. Kid, what are you doing? Oh, the Harpictera pulchripes came out again. Despite the fact that she just closed off. Sort of. We're trying to kind of maim the bugs before we give them to her. It sounds horrifying, but it's because they keep digging into the substrate.
I did locate a suspected metal marijuana pipe inside a bag on the passenger. So we decided to check the whole vehicle. There might be some things going on. He said, y'all good to go, we ran y'all. Probably change eventually, but as of right now, marijuana is still illegal in the state of Louisiana. It's considered drug paraphernalia. Okay. I'm not gonna charge.
You don't fully know if a tarantula is hungry. It's more of a guess.
Yes, sir.
She seems to be sleeping at the moment.
You know that you have to go to a Ford Center in Bentley and get one of their motor vehicle use map. It shows all the roads you have.
What would you like it to be?
They were very cooperative. I think that goes a And the fact that it is a misdemeanor offense, they didn't actually have drugs in their
Girly, wake up.
It's just fair than that yet. Not charged. It's not even charged.
Marty is getting
Well aware of the rules and regulations now.
fed. Come on, girly. You okay?
Excuse me, that was my phone you just stomped on.
Ooh. I think we're gonna have to just leave it in there and hope she eats it.
We have a guy that's going on, 2 guys with 3 hunters. The clients claim to have killed all the geese in possession and possess all the licenses.
Whew.
All their guns have clubs, so they'll be able to keep their birds. So the only one getting citations today will be the guys for using unplugged guns.
Oh, she was not happy about that. Hopefully she'll eat in the night. The prey item should not be... I just cleaned out her water. Really?
It's just sad to see because as a guide service, these guys
Fucking...
get paid to take people hunting. And if these people are paying someone to take them on a legal
The
hunt,
roach is a cock.
knows what they're doing, they have an expectation not to have their guys stop and throw citations for doing things illegal. And that's it. Just make sure next time that we got everything legal, all right? All right. Don't give us a holler, don't give us a
There we go. So next we are going to try to feed the female Monocentrobus balfouri. We're going to do that before we move this cage back. And then after we're done with that, it's around the worlds. Oh, they are pretty. It will bite, Darius. It will bite. Trust me. She does not have a date tomorrow. The only tarantulas that have any kind of dates. Oh, shit. Speaking of... No fucking way. On my live stream. Are you kidding me?
What?
Check the screen, honey.
Oh.
Ooh, boy. Boo up. And that right there
Spider porn.
is spider porn. He just dabbled her dues. Are you gonna come up and say hi to the camera? Is that what's going on? Oh, she's so smitten. I cannot believe you guys witnessed that. I thought it was molting.
Things I don't know how to correct.
No. You know, honey, yeah, let's just buy them some crickets to release into the cage. Since they're going to be doing that, I don't want to disturb them. But, ladies and gentlemen,
Perfect timing.
spider porn! And we'll go and release some a roach into this one's cage. This is our pretty gal. Our green bottle blue female. Ducky. Look at that. Whew, the inside of her cage is very humid. I can't believe I walked up. I think that's the second time since she's hopefully matured. I hope she's matured. That they have done that. Oh my Lanta. That does not help the way they look. Alright, hold on.
Honey, did you interrupt their session?
I might have, but look at how blue her legs are. Gorgeous. And they have plenty of roaches, but I don't think the roaches are coming out. I'm going to go and put some food in there, some fish flakes. Kind of draw them out so that she might go and kill them. I can't believe... Okay, I can't believe that she got that lucky on a live stream. Did you buy 2 things of fish flakes?
Yep. I did.
Well, hopefully we get some babies now. I believe she's an adult. Like I stated, I really hope so. She did molt recently. Put some fish flakes in here. The beautiful thing about her cage, or their cage, soon to just be her cage, is the fact that it is arid. So if you put food in there for like the roaches and the crickets, it's not likely going to sour. Hopefully he had all sorts of his juicy goodness on his pedipalps, which is what the males use to impregnate the females, are what are known as boxing gloves. Those tiny little forelimbs that they have, well, the males, when they mature out, the ends of those forelimbs will start to grow, look kind of like they swell up, and they get a term to them called boxing gloves. They use those boxing gloves to pat down the undercarriage of the female with the hopes that little spiders will soon crawl around.
No, he uses them to try to find her G-spot. That's why he has to go multiple places, because he has trouble finding them.
All right. Right? Dude, remember, folks, this live will also be posted up after it's done. I will leave the comments open for people to comment on. And BLM, oh! Acid struck him down.
Says the man who can't find it.
Oh!
Isn't there supposed to be cage clips on that?
Shit. There's one. Where's the other one? Oh, it's in her. Oh, fuck. Nope.
What?
Clearly that roach was not maimed enough. You... What's your problem?
Take a guess.
Gotta pee?
Close. I need to get blue. Did you really just chop its head off?
Yep. I do not want to deal with
I know, guy.
these mother trucking roaches digging in the mother trucking dirt, molding the place up anymore.
Really?
Sindano, you're wrong. The reason why we have roaches is because we raise them to feed to our tarantulas, but that's a nice try for an insult for somebody that doesn't have tarantulas. Maybe don't open your mouth on a lie. Go figure. You can go. show us the head. To be honest, I'm not sure where it went off to. Kind of just flew across the room there. This next one is our Lasiodora parabana, also known as our ceiling. No, I'm joking. This is a salmon pink bird-eating tarantula. I did say that I would be doing the around the world, didn't I? No, it's chilling on the table somewhere. But that is kind of fucked up, come to think about it. Yeah, no. Hey! Hey! What was that? Yeah, she hasn't eaten much, though, since her last molt. She wants the head. It's a message to the others. Oh my god. Come on, child. You gotta start eating these roaches. You literally have baby crickets running around your fucking cage. Oh, there's the fucking head. Oh, that's the money shot right there. Yeah, she can have the head. Come on. Girl, I'm about to... Oh. Are you confused? She is... How is she... It's a fucking insect. How are you confused? She's never bitten me. I've held her once or twice. She's kind of a sweetheart once she gets on you. But she's very, very, very antsy up until that point. And I'm going to let her just deal with this. Now, the reason why we're taking heads... I know it sounds really, really fucked up, and it is really fucked up. But we have a reason for it. It's because these roaches, just like the tarantulas, are terrestrial. So what they do in defense is they bury themselves, and then they mold up the cage with their excrement. Like, that feeds the mold spores. So we don't let them dig. The Indomitable. Alright, here we go. We're going to put her away. Well, maybe we'll go through class a little bit until she starts trying to climb up the glass. She is a terrestrial tropical tarantula, which means she needs to have a humid environment. Why the dirt is as wet as it is. She has those nasty urticating hairs, which you can see. They look very vibrant. They're very beautiful. However, when used correctly, they will leave you suffering. And I mean suffering. Because they will get up into your sinuses, on your skin, in your eyes, and they will
Where's
make
the
you
leash?
miserable. I don't know. You lose it all the time after using it.
No, I always put it back. It's on top of the cage over there. I always put it back right here.
Freaking JJ forever. Oh my god.
That just a
Local has used it like 5 times already. He learned a new word today. Oh, don't tease him too much. How do you think I became a poet? You learn, you overuse, you adapt, you evolve.
And I need to use it some more.
Nah, it's not scary. It's not a new word. No, it's been around for quite some time. God, I shouldn't have laughed when I said that. Fuck! It's not very nice of me. I apologize. Alright, here we go. I gotta put that cage back, and then we are doing around the world. Maybe getting a sweat wrap, because this is happening. Or that's how long it... Fucking raising dogs? Like, just like that. It is exactly like that. I was just like, how long have we had Duchess for? Has it been 6, 8 months? My wife's like, it's been like 3. It's been 3 months. I'm like, I feel so old. Honestly. Oh, I got a little urticating hair on my arm. She will be 5 months in a week. Guys, stop being nice. Alright. It's time for Around the World. Now, I've been told by somebody that did CrossFit that typically speaking around the worlds in and of themselves aren't necessarily incorporated with the side twists. However, the side twists are there to kind of tone up your abdominal muscles. The video to which Acid sent me this was about ab training. I'm still going to try to learn how to use the ab roller properly, although I'm kind of scared to figure out what it feels like to use it properly, because when I used it improperly, my abs still hurt. So I can only assume that when I use it properly, I won't be able to walk because my abs hurt. Alright. The faceplant roller, yes. This thing. Now I could probably use this again, except at some point I really am going to faceplant, because if you look closely right here, that shit is falling apart. I'm not exactly sure how it got that way. I can only assume it's because I am over the weight limit or the dog chewed on it. The calorie deficit today has been kind of minimal. I only got 9 miles in today. It was like 1,200 excess calories burned. Now, for this, back and forth, back, forth, back, keeping it off your stomach, or and then up and over, back, forth, back. Oh, forth, back, back. Oh, forth, back, back, forth. Oh, back, back, forth. Oh. 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 Nope. Oh, fuck. That's gonna take some getting used to. Oh. Trevor, going back and forth is what it literally showed him doing, is back and forth and back. You cannot fuck that up. Now, if you've got a problem with me going back and forth, I don't know what to tell you. He does not need to take the shirt off for that exercise. You're just a horn dog.
Or he knows what looks good.
I like the look on your face when it goes behind your head. Is it a look of panic, like I might drop it on top of my snake cage? Because that's literally where my snake cage is. Not even joking. Swear to God. Yeah, they've been itchy and I've been scratching. They are probably not up to your standards, that's for sure. Now, I'm not sure she's hungry for one. So, we're going to have to be extra careful. Good fucking God. Ow! You sharp fucking motherfucker. You're too big. You know what? You're too big. And kids, you have been locked for way too long. You honestly, I'd say get a room, but I'm literally digging through yours. Honey, can you put the lid back on this thing for me?
No. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's why we need to work on it.
Yep.
All right. Really? Right down in there? Fuck. Well, at least she's got a prey item running around. How's your water? Ugh.
Oh, yeah. Close.
Ugh. All right. Well, that's getting cleaned out. I'm probably getting covered in urticating hairs because that's what these tarantulas like to do. Is they'll literally lay their urticating hairs in their webbing. Yeah, well, they make for really good feeders, and oh my God. What kind of fucking exercise did you find for me, Acid? Jesus. Between that and the fucking dumbbell curls that I'm going to be doing, my arms are going to be hurting like a motherfucker. And it's working out like very specific shoulder muscles. Like, what the fuck is up with that? Oof. It's like good and bad all at the same time. It's the worst kind of good thing.
We're not going to bed yet.
Yes, that's because she is partially arboreal, so she's going to want to hunt. We're also probably going to drop a few crickets into her cage. Here, let me get another good look at her for you guys. Rotator cuff is fine. Look at that. Trust me, if any part of my body were even close to dislocating and were hurting that bad, I would not be doing the exercise. I would bitch out because I have watched too many old people succumb to old wounds that they got for being young and dumb, and I don't feel like doing that. Yeah, she's a green bottle blue. That's not the way it works, Trevor, and I know it's not. For once, somebody didn't call me an anime villain. Just an American villain. And that's a crack at the fact that KFC has made quite a few happy people fat. Alright?
But it's not that tasty.
No, your chicken is delicious.
Yeah.
I love her chicken. Okay, so I do a no-no.
Deep fried chicken once a week.
Well, technically twice a week.
Or 3 times if you have it for a snack on the 3rd day.
That's why I'm not dropping weight like crazy, but I am dropping weight.
Because he likes good. You know what though, hon? Now that Micah...
No, actually, I'm a security guard, believe it or not. I know my personality probably doesn't scream that, because, well, I don't feel the need to over-exert my dominance.
Now that we don't have to worry about Micah's gluten issue on Thursdays and Fridays,
Yeah.
we can start having biscuits and gravy again.
No. Even better. Garbage dump cop. That's right. I prevent people from stealing out of the garbage.
Yeah.
At least I would like to. Right now I'm kind of dealing with something where they want people to call the site supervisors first, and then I get called. Which kind of defeats the whole purpose of me being there in the first place, because, like,
Gotcha.
what even am I going to be doing if I'm not called at all? But,
She needs food.
Duchess! Stop eating your father's food.
I filled up both of their dishes twice already.
Well, most of hers is on the floor.
It wasn't when I put it there. Oliver probably needs a half of the bowl filled too.
Duchess. Oh, don't give me the sad eyes. I'm feeding you.
I'm gonna give Oliver like half a dish.
Half a dish?
Like half a bowl.
Half a dose?
Does Wolf have food? He should.
He kind of does.
Alright, Oliver, go get food. Daddy just fed you.
Ugh. Wait, what?
Look at your
Bart?
dog.
You found me on Facebook? No, trust me, they're not. As a matter of fact, what?
Is she still looking at you?
Stop it!
That's not what I meant.
Stop! Oliver! Your food is already all over the ground because you're doing that. Stop it! Diss track on, guys, we need to make a diss track.
We need to put his blanket back in his kettle.
Oliver, no. I am so tired of vacuuming up your fucking poor life choices. That sounds like an abortion joke. But seriously, the people that I deal with at the garbage dump typically are those who drop their garbage off. And the dump that we're at is not exactly cheap to do that at. So these people, they have money. Most of them have really good paying jobs. They're the ones that are dropping other, I call it first world garbage off. This is stuff that can still be used, but that they got replaced because they had the money to do so. There was one time when I first got to the garbage dump that one of the employees there hopped on an e-scooter and rode it all the way over to the dismantling area. Still had enough of a charge to be used, but they had to scrap it.
Oliver and Dad just getting yelled at. Goddamn Oliver.
Bart stopped. Are we going off of the assumption that Trevor is Bart?
Maybe. Alright.
Oh, we have to get rats this weekend.
Yeah, that's why we're going to the pet store.
We
We're not gonna be near
We
that.
just got rats at that pet store. We still have them.
So why do we need rats?
If we're getting rats, it'd be at a different pet store. We need one rat, but
We're not gonna be anywhere near tropical heaven where we all have to go. I thought you said that there wasn't an issue with these rats, they just didn't want to eat that week.
no, I did not say that. I just got upset because they didn't want to eat that week.
They didn't even act interested, I thought.
Well, we'll try feeding them those rats, and we'll get one or two more at that. Drug abuse. No, Trev is definitely not Bart. Then why? Then what is going on? Why are we saying Bart, stop that? Or is okay? Who? Let me ask this bluntly. Who in the group chat are you? Do you see Bart right now? Is he in the room with you? I'm starting to get suspicious. Yeah, no, Trevor definitely has a foot fetish. He also has a fucking fat guy fetish.
Oh, that's live.
I'll get freaky with Bart. Oh my god. Acid! Who's Bart then? Because we know Bart goes and he gets himself new
I'm
profiles.
so composed. What do you
Alright,
want?
you know what? We're going back over there and we're going to try to do dumbbell curls before I get the scorpion out. Are you going to put on music or?
No. This stupid thing starts. I think it comes out tonight at midnight.
Acid. Where's Bart? We are about to witness a hernia. Everybody stand back.
Nope, already got one. I'm worried all over my too.
Ugh.
That's not
Wah.
Oh, ouch!
Totally incorrect workout. I'm gonna guess he's gonna say He needs to take his shirt off. It's not too much weight if you can do it 10 times in a row with very little effort.
He says it's because you're using your shoulder
Oh.
instead of your bicep. Well, you know,
I use the shoulder and the bicep. You got a problem with using both at the same time? Just wondering here. Because I had to use the bicep to get it to that point. I'm not using my shoulder to lift the whole thing up. As a matter of fact, I can almost hit myself in the face with the weight. That's bullshit. The shirt is wind resistance. Yes, you're using your bicep, but because your shoulder's involved, it's improper and you're doing it wrong. No, I don't think I will. Trevor really is starting to sound like Bart. All right, so this is our Asian forest scorpion. But we do have to clean up this room tomorrow. He's just being an asshole about it. Look at her. She's another one we gotta go and give food to. Well, I'm starting to think that is his problem. I work with other people who kind of act the same way. Swear to God, it's because they're jealous. Plus, I know for a fact that if I were lifting weights wrong, Acid would be the first one to comment on it. You're too big.
hey, we might be able to try another one of those.
Another one of what?
Scorpion.
Oh, God, that's right. We're going to the county fair. State fair.
So you might not do much of a thing that night. Because it's like a 2.5 hour drive.
Maybe we'll go.
Live at the fair. You know the worst part is? It's the same week you get your big paycheck.
Girl, you gonna have to eat. I'm actually gonna put it on the tray or close to it. Maybe right there. Now her cage is already fairly moist, so we're not going to try and moisten this puppy up anymore. We are going to fill up the water dishes. Wait, what? I was about to time him out too. Yeah, Bill was. It's all fun and games until you realize just how impressive that shit is. I used to be able to bench press 230 pounds, maybe 50 pounds. Back when I was a kid that was skin and bones. I need to go and get those pictures off of Facebook and share them onto...
When you were a little twig who lived off frozen burritos.
Yep. Look at that. All right, so now for the fun part. That was not the fun part. Lights. Camera. Action. Look at that. Just a local. What is it? What? You're acting like my Discord minus the slurs and grooming. So we're standard people that don't like trying to pick up kids. You know, I'm starting to really like the group of people that I've gotten to come together here. I mean, my goodness. We seem like a real wholesome bunch.
Yeah, right.
Look at that. So if you live in an area that is heavily populated by scorpions and you want to see just what you're dealing with, you can go and grab yourself a black light, head out into the outdoor woods at night, and take a peek around. Oh. Ooh, look who's out. I'll leave that for you, Steve Irwin. I'm good inside. Look at that. She's such a good snake. Now, other species, like your king snakes, gopher snakes, rat snakes, corn snakes, in general, the wild snakes that you'd find in North America, her temperament is usually not so docile. Who else? Potato peeler? God. Heavens forbid you mentioned that she might go and start prepping potatoes for dinner. That was the weirdest insult I've ever heard. Okay, so I know that he's not innocent, but with some of these insults, I have to wonder whether Just a Local was raised in the LDS church. Because I could totally see, like, some LDS kid who doesn't know what a cuss word is, like, shaking their fist and going, "Hey, you potato peeler!" Like, literally, when I was in the LDS church, I could probably point out a specific time that is legit happened. Acid, Justin's trying to win you over with that kind of talk right there. I don't have acid reflux. I have gas. I don't know if you just heard that. That's about all I'm afflicted with today. Oh no, it was LDS. I look like I created Minecraft. God, I would be so rich right now. Fuck. By the way, remember, folks, if you haven't subscribed, do so. I know that we're coming up on the back end of this live, but we will be back again. After I'm done putting the scorpion away, I will be doing some around the worlds, and then we will bust out the roaches. You can call it out. It's fine. Everybody farts. Just like on occasion, everybody will at some point shart. So, mind your bodily functions. By the way, Justin Hood, you missed some spider porn, sir. That was impressive, and you're gonna feel very lame about it when you go back and you watch this video once it's posted up. Yes, you might need to scroll through to it, but seriously. And then one day she let it rip. She later became my wife. That true love story right there. I proposed to my wife with a ring pop, and she put it in a jewelry box, and it melted in the jewelry box.
It's still there with the plastic piece as a wrapper in the melted goo.
Everybody farts. Everybody farts.
Some are just worse than others.
Sometime. Alright, here we go. Oliver, move! Oliver, move!
Look at the little guy.
One.
Our dog farts on Poor Oliver.
You ever seen a truck park here? They're going to wait around. Introduce yourself.
Oh, it hurts in so many places. Oh, God. Hi, Dark Lotus. Acid has introduced us to a new level of strain, and hopefully it'll be gains. Yeah, no, it's true. Acid is pretty awesome. Oh, no.
If you do shoot one another, immediately after you kill that pig, when you shoot the pig, then you call the sheriff's office, okay, the shot the property.
No, that's
In Louisiana, they cause a lot of damage every year.
I am going to be right back.
Yeah, first move, kills the
Hold on. Before the dogs destroy it. I'll be right back. I'm sorry, Mom.
Duchess.
And you just excited to see me, right? You definitely are not interested in that.
So it's important to have a constant presence out here. Make sure you turn out to enjoy the resource safely.
No.
We start letting people, take these animals.
You get smacked, you're gonna deserve it big time, girl.
What's going on? It's a nice dog. Alright. What you doing now, Bella? How you doing? Doing alright.
Or does, huh?
Yeah, I had to redo this one though. I went to go mix it day before yesterday.
Is that a full coat?
And
You got like that?
I was mixing the color in and pouring it and realized I just used the cup that I used to mix. So part of it's still a little mushy, so I remake this one.
Yeah, 17 years old, Louisiana. You don't have to wear a life jacket. But at 16, she needs to wear it. And you got checked in.
Guess what? Next Sunday we're going to the Washington State Fair.
Nice.
I got asked to judge the KB.
You guys hear that?
I know that. Did you fill up the other bottle?
It is. I did.
Where is it?
The kitchen. Do you want me to bring it in? I found my work water. This is my favorite water because it's sourced through an extreme filter process. Mmm. That's ice.
Guinea pigs, basically.
It's ice.
State Fair. Duchess!
Well,
State Fair level babies guinea pigs. I haven't done that since. Well, me and Hiram were just hanging out. It's been quite a while.
you can really taste the heavy metals. No, I'm kidding.
We are not getting it.
No. I guarantee you we are not getting...
Another scorpion to eat, though.
Yes. By the way, when we do go to the Washington State Fair, by the way, you might see us there. If you're up there, my wife is going to be judging the guinea pigs. So,
The showmanship part. I might have said no if they asked me to do confirmation.
please contact us and call Shane. Local needs an inhaler. It's Homer Simpson. Jesus. Okay, Homer. We've got a question. All right. Bear with me. Where the fuck is Bart? Because Acid keeps saying that Bart is in this room. Homer, do you see Bart in this room? In this live chat? In this feed right here?
Put it your nose forward.
Just a local is pretty cool. He could be a little much, especially when it comes to his fondness of acid. Not gonna lie, buddy. We're still gonna make fun of you about that. You dirty, dirty bird. No Galaxy Gas, although I think I saw a tanker with that name on the side of it.
How were they?
Okay. So, now we have the grody part of all this. Hey, English or Spanish, English or Spanish, English or Spanish. How about timeout? Oh, hell. If that's true, if you guys are contacting his mother, oh, you in so much trouble, son? Alright, so these are the roaches that we feed our tarantulas and our centipede. These are a combination of dubia roaches and orange-head roaches. The orange-head roaches are a little bit harder to tell which one's male, which one's female. You have got to look for a white dot. If it does not have the white dot on the abdomen, then it is female. The orange-head roach juveniles are red. They look white when they're fresh out the molt. We have stopped misting down the cage so much. We are starting to just give them general points of watering so that we reduce the humidity in the cage. I am going to be working on their new enclosure this weekend with a soldering iron. You guys will be here for the transfer or the beginning of the transfer. Stop lifting up your water dish, you cunty little fucksticks! If you are a child, you are going to be learning a few words because this is a live that was intended for adult viewers. Congratulations, parents. Your children are working on their vocabulary.
There might be a quiz.
I just did acid. I think acid's going to have a say with that. She's probably going to be like, but I didn't feel anything. Which is just sad. You did acid, what the fuck? I'm just saying.
Duchess.
Those are cockroaches. Actually, earlier, that one right there was getting full on, like, laid. She was dragging the male around the cage. It was quite something. It smells a little bit strong with the, kind of like mildew. A little bit of a urine smell. We're going to be cleaning it out. We're going to be cleaning it out, start transferring them. We're not going to get all of them all at once, but, the new enclosure is going to have a little bit less humidity, a lot more hiding spots, and inevitably going to have plastic egg cartons instead of these that keep deteriorating. Why are these critters so freaky? Because, of course, the critters that you feed to the critters are going to be the critteriest, if that makes sense. So, who wants to see if our last tarantula is hungry?
Which one? Oh, legs.
Legs. Legs is a Theraphosa apophysis. He is, or actually she is, going to be the biggest in our collection. You inspire me to own a worm farm.
Duchess.
I've done my job.
You want to stick in your nose and it doesn't belong, you would have gotten that piece. But no. All you get right now is
Gerald. To be honest, majority of this mess are dog toys, dog food, dog hair. This stuff up here we've got to keep because these are the containers that we are going to be putting the baby Monocentropus balfouri into. They are going to be itty bitty. So keeping them in a container like that is a-okay. What?
no.
V, you haven't even seen legs. You need to simmer down there, friend. Somebody has got himself a tarantula fixation.
Well, we already had a foot fetish on.
Oh my. I actually think that, isn't that guy? No, we got rid of
I
him.
timed him out for like half an hour.
So he'll be back on soon. Alright. Probably should have checked to make sure that this little one hadn't just suddenly flipped over.
Yeah.
Alright. Justin Hood. Justin, you are married, my dude. You need to think about your wife, man. I mean, technically,
Assassin.
could be ex-wife, but still.
Duchess.
What is she doing?
Licking his root container.
I mean, technically speaking, Just a Local had that fixation first. Just FYI. Alright.
Poor Duchess.
You got some type 4 thermal fish? Yeah, you got to pull it up. Let's go ahead and grab your license for me if you don't want.
Really me.
Good thing, fish.
Oh shit!
Is it still in the fucking cage?
No, yeah, it's still in the cage.
It better be fucking in the cage.
What you guys
I'll
don't.
get my fucking flamethrower. I don't have one, but I'll make fucking one in 30 seconds. You better believe it.
Hairspray and lighter.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, hon.
What?
You see what we keep saying. Okay, never mind. Thank you, Acid.
We just have to ask.
Look at that. Honey, we're gonna have to do something about this one's den. I think what we're gonna have to do is get a plastic container
Sort
and
of like the Valkyries are.
yeah, but taller, and use the soldering iron to cut the entrance. Because if you're looking, she keeps digging it out, which is a huge problem. So we need to get some stability up on that corner. So she's gonna eat tonight. And she right there. Oh, thank you, Justin Hood. I think we have another frequent flyer. I hope so. By the way, folks, subscribe. We do take care of our animals every night. This one is still a juvenile. She will be getting the size of a dinner plate. The cockroaches are the food for the pets. They are actually something that we intend to start selling. I just finished a possible poem to be used in a what is that? An advertisement like I do for my wife's business. Hopefully we'll be able to get some customers because, I mean...
Yeah, but then you actually got posted.
Yeah, I know, honey. Jay. I think we traumatized Teresa. It's a bit much, I know, but the roaches. Oh, for fucking Carl!
What happened?
You'll see, Carl. That's how you drown yourself, Carl. That roach was upside down in the water dish. For fuck's sake. My God, look at that. She is brand new. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. And likely pregnant now.
I don't think she likes that you're ignoring her.
Teresa Blackwell. By the way, to make you feel a little bit better, this is the container. It has latching lid. The roaches also have a hard time climbing up smooth surfaces, and the lid has ventilation holes that are too small for the baby to get out. So, we've covered all of our bases. I mean, technically, they are probably edible. I mean, the NWO is going to try to get you to eat them. Maybe I'm just ahead of the curve. Yeah. I hope I blinked only one eye there. I couldn't quite tell. Dipped in chocolate, yes. Justin, you're going to fit in well here, Justin. You're going to fit in well.
Oh, that just...
What'd she do?
What do you think, hon?
Oh, she jumped up in your
Look
lap.
at this. Am I not allowed to pet monkey? And
And have been known to escape from captivity and eaten their owners. That's false. Kurt, they don't eat their owners.
Mouths aren't big enough.
As a matter of fact, the only death attributed to envenomation from a tarantula was not even envenomation from a tarantula. The initial cause of death was ruled, girl, that's it. I'm feeding you tonight. You're gonna get fatter. It was actually a bacterial infection that traveled on the fang into the bite wound, and that's what killed the individual. Envenomation had very little to do with it. Now, so don't spread misinformation about tarantulas. People are already scared enough. Por favor. Now we're going to try and feed this little critter before we put these roaches away, because it decided that it was not ready to go down and molt, which is what I thought it was going to do. All right, here we go. I know what I'm talking about. I have a pet Brazilian wandering spider. Yeah, but there is a difference between a wandering spider and a tarantula. A wandering spider is actually far more toxic than a tarantula.
100-pound dog. What kind of question is that?
Extra litter or extra garbage from human beings out in the habitat is just a detriment to the wildlife itself. That is unpleasant to look at. I mean, nobody wants to go into their hunting area and these pristine.
Now, people have died from spider bites. They have. But not from initially tarantula bite, or at least the venom from there. And let's see if we can get this on camera, shall we? Are you really not hungry? Well, he can go after it here in a little bit. Oh, wait. No, he can't because it's trying to bury itself. All right. Well, he's going to find that eventually, and it's going to be a hashtag. Like, for real, Kurt, you do realize that there is a difference between spiders and tarantulas. Several differences. For instance, the fact that tarantulas get the size that they do due to the fact that they have two sets of book lungs, right? On the bottom of the carapace or abdomen. You do know that, right? Spiders typically have a few different species that have extremely toxic venom. You have your brown recluse, you have your black widow, you have your wandering spiders. Now, there are species of tarantula that are considered to be medically relevant due to the fact that their venom might make you want to die depending on the reaction that you have. But in the end, the only death from a tarantula bite was actually from a bacterial infection. Ta-da! Yes, black widows make wonderful pets. Some people handle their black widows. I think it's ill-advised, but this is America. They can do what they want to, and the consequences will fall upon them. No, there's no spider that's been found with the intelligence of a human. There are spiders that have been found to have an extremely good sense of planning. There is a known species of jumping spiders down in South America that will actually strategize, manage to go and pick off other spiders from their webs, and do so in a manner that might make you think they have the intelligence of a human. But they don't. If that were the case, then there wouldn't be so many people getting envenomated by black widows, brown recluses. In many cases, tarantulas and spiders will do so because they feel an imminent sense of danger. Like, for instance, people get bit in the middle of the night due to the fact that they will roll over on a spider that has gotten into their sheets while hunting. Most of the time, it's all accidental. It really is. By the way, I don't know if you were here when we first showed this off. When tarantulas fly, I don't think now, I have never heard of a tarantula species that flies, but there have been spider species that do a parachute type maneuver. They will put up a strand of webbing into the air. Some of them will catch wind currents, others will catch electrical currents in the air that will lift them, static electricity.
I think your comments are getting a little out of hand. They're starting to get freaky for local.
Oh god, hey, local is 15 years old, fucking no, you goddamn perverts. Now, tarantulas are buoyant enough to float in some cases, but not fly. Oh yeah, parachuting spiders are freaking crazy. It's a really, really good adaptation if you think about it, because spiders typically have to compete in a general location, and to just produce offspring in one location probably isn't for the best, but to produce offspring that can go and take over other locations, hey, that is just a good trait to have. Oh, I bet. Now I can't remember, is the cobalt blue tarantula Old World or New World? Oh my god. Touches.
Does that answer your question, Micah?
Yeah, that tracks. They can't kill you, but if they bite you, you're gonna wish you were dead. If you have heart problems, the pain from the bite might cause you to have a heart attack. That wouldn't be unheard of. A tarantula feeding off a person would be incredibly unheard of because of the sheer size of a person. Okay, now, did we do dumbbell curls last?
Around the world laughing.
All right.
I don't remember.
I think we did dumbbell curls.
I was outside while we
I'm calling in tomorrow. Oh, yeah. I'm calling in tomorrow. What, on my behalf? Like, honest to God, man, I didn't expect to get you fired. Okay. We're going to try doing this right here.
Oliver was that size.
What spider causes the worst pain after being bitten? That's a good question. I don't know that answer. the wandering spider. That bitch is nasty. She has got a bite that'll make you not right.
Either the Australian redback.
The Australian redback. This is from the web. Yeah.
Just a minute, maybe. Oh no,
What?
Brazilian wandering spider.
Brazilian wandering spider.
The Australian redback and North American widow species are still from the highlands. Right?
All right.
It's considered one of the most painful.
All right. So, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oliver! Monkey run. Go get it. Go get it.
Stated that he went through the extra effort to ensure that he was valid before being on where he wants to work. Robert Scott had everything else and not which is an important piece. For the call,
What? Ow! Touches!
Oh. It's going to take me a minute to get used to that. Paid time off is a hell of a drug. But technically I would consider him to be a pet. He's just not a pet. I grew accustomed to feeding some of the spiders around my house back in the day. And I grew attached to them, and I cared for them. And I promptly moved their babies, which I shouldn't have done, outside once they started to hatch. By the way it actually works is the spiders that you find inside your house are probably not adapted to survive outside of your house. Not good to move to outside. And another spider bite to his chest. And they try to lock you up. Oh my god, that sucks.
She obviously was not done.
Obviously not.
I bet you they'd make really crazy pets, though. Wandering spiders actually hunt for their prey, so you want to give them a decent size environment, but at the same time, you don't want to give them one big enough for them to escape.
Oliver, no. You have not been that long since you've been out.
Really?
This individual ended up being cited for gross litter today. Per the statute, gross litter is anything that's a trash bag, household items.
How much you got left?
One more set of curls. That'll be my third set of curls. The Around the Worlds have pretty much acted as the other set of curls. Okay. Okay, come on. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, Jesus. Really? 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 Yeah. Alright.
Oliver, that is not your food.
What are you doing? Yeah, Wolfie. Oh, jealous girl.
Oliver's trying to cover up Duchess's food.
Oliver! Stop it. I don't think you guys are getting enough of the dogs. Ow, that was my foot you bit. That was my foot you bit. That was my foot you bit. And then tomorrow is push-up day. Idiot in Canada was keeping African rock pythons and one of them escaped, crawled through the ductwork, fell into a room where two little boys were sleeping and killed them both. Wow. Somebody's going down for manslaughter. Hey, grenade, where when it busts, it's a shitload of pissed off funnel webs. Oh my god, that would be fucking crazy. We have 3 dogs. Yeah, I can only imagine. You have got to be so careful. First of all, what was he doing that his ventilation system was open for the python to climb through? Because I have never had a ventilation system that was that that exposed. All right. Second of all, what kind of cage was he keeping it in? Like, I can understand somebody leaving a python in its own room so long as, you know, all of the doors and the windows and the ventilation ducts were sealed properly, but clearly that wasn't the case this time. There we go. Ow. I'd rather not. I mean, that's just depressing to hear about in the first place. Yeah, I know. I shouldn't have picked at that. Still dealing with the aftermath of my foot problems. The cover would have to be off of the duct, right? I wouldn't say it was pre-planned, but that's at least adjacent to premeditated in some regard, because it's not like he would plan to have a snake escape. But you drooled on my toes, girly. That's nasty. Mm-hmm. She got me on the flyby. So, in my endeavors to try and burn enough calories to keep a calorie deficit, I managed to get myself... Oh, that was weird. I managed to get myself a pretty decent friction... what is that called? Blister that at some point had gotten slightly infected, because when I opened it up, it was not just that clear fluid that you would find, and it had a odor. Putting it mildly, that is putting it mildly. And now I'm dealing with all of the excess skin coming off, and some of it is coming off and taking some of the living tissue with it, which does not feel good. Yeah, because the vent had to be compromised in a rather extreme way. Those vent, like, how many of you... We'll be done soon, honey. How many of you have actually lived in an apartment complex? I don't think I've lived in a single apartment complex that had loose ventilation anywhere. Everything was screwed into place, and if it wasn't, the apartment complex, the apartment owners and maintenance would know about it because you had to tell them that shit was broken.
You know I don't like that.
Check out license, everything real quick.
No. All right. If you don't like feet, look away. If you do like feet, look away. Because you're either going to be grossed out or aroused, and I don't think I want either of them.
Hopefully Trevor's is gone.
So, that fucking phone, that's what we're dealing with. Yeah. Lot of foot damage. Well, I'm sorry. Yeah, it is rough. It doesn't feel very good. Let me get the cheese grater. Yeah. See, I've been trying to walk. I didn't get as far today because it was 102 degrees. I only walked 9 miles today. I only burned, according to my phone, 1,200 calories. Typically speaking, I try to walk 10 miles a day. Well, I think we have antifungal laying around somewhere, but I know we have antibiotic ointment that I can put on there. So I'll probably do that tonight. All right, and it's time for dumbbell curls, and then we will be calling it a night. Good night, Lotus. We will be back on tomorrow.
I don't know what time I gotta get up tomorrow.
I thought-
Tomorrow, next day.
I was gonna say, I thought you said 9.
I meant on Saturday.
Yeah, me too. Because I was planning on, I believe it's going to be Sunday, to walk close to 8 miles nonstop. See, at work, at least I stop. And, you know, you go from position to position, stopping, keeping an eye out, rotating.
We need to start taking for an Oliver for a walk.
Yeah, we do. But when I'm walking around town, when I'm walking around town, I tend to go nonstop. Just keep on trekking. All right. I think Dutch just wants out. All right. Ooh, that's different. I can only do 8 right there. Those around the world really kicked my ass. I was pulling 10s there. And now I'm pulling 8s.
Do you want me to keep the remote over here?
Alright. Y'all, have a good night. Stay safe. Subscribe. And I better not see you on the news unless it's good news. And I will likely try to put something on there for a cushion.